Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. Today, guys, we're talking about issue number 2 of Invincible Iron Man. That's right, guys, getting to see these number 2s come out now, seeing if they're just as good as the number 1s. They left you with great cliffhangers at the end of those first issues to make you buy that second issue. Let's see how the follow-up one goes. So in this cover here, we get to see cool cover. We get to see old Iron Man and his cool new armor, how it's self-changing on the cover, which is awesome. There you get to see like this cannon, and you get to see his arm changing and his legs are changing. So that's really cool to see that. This book is written by Brian Michael Bendis. The artwork is done by Dave Marquez. Really cool artwork, as you can see here. You open it up, you get to see right away Iron Man doing battle against Tony Stark in the issue, or Iron Man doing battle against Tony Stark, Iron Man doing battle against Dr. Doom in the issue. Really cool how it introduces to the audience about what happened in last issue. Basically, Tony Stark does this log, and he really recaps what's going on in his life throughout the week, which I thought was really neat. In this issue, you wind up seeing some cool facial expressions in here, especially when it comes to Madame Mask. There's some cool action scenes in here as you get to see her firing a gun. There's actually a point in this book where she's not wearing her mask and you can see her eyeball through her hair, but you don't see her face, which I thought was very good, very well done. It just really shows the mystery of the character, which I thought was really well done in there. And yeah, so the artwork is fantastic in this book. So what did I think about this particular issue? What happened? So let's recap it. Let's talk about it. So here we go. All right. So first things first is last issue we wind up seeing Tony Stark meets up with Dr. Doom, and he's no longer in his armor. He doesn't look all nasty and everything else, and Tony Stark is just basically playing the game with him, saying, what's going on here, you know? And so right away when he sees Dr. Doom, he automatically reacts, and there goes the repulsor ray, right? And so for the first time in this book, you actually get to see Tony use his armor for the first time when Dr. Doom uses his magical sorcery, and you get to see that all his powers are intact, and Dr. Doom is just kind of like, well, is that it? Is that all you got? Are you finished yet? And then the next thing you wind up seeing is that the armor starts to transform. You get to see that on this panel right here, which I thought was very well done. And then as you get to see it transform, boom, it changes into Hulkbuster armor, which doesn't do anything to Dr. Doom. And really, Dr. Doom just wants to talk with Tony. He wants to actually gain his trust. He felt like he turns over a new leaf, but obviously Tony doesn't trust him in the actual issue. And he talks about Madame Mask, how him and Tony had this history, and there's these flashbacks real quick, and Tony's like, well, yeah, you can say that we have this history. And so there's this specific device that Doctor Strange used, and it's I'm trying to remember what it called. The wand of Watum is what it's called, and that is the magic wand that Madame Mask is going after. But the one that she took from Doom's castle in the last issue was literally a fake. So now Von Doom is basically giving this wand to Tony to protect. And so it was really cool to see their interactions. He transports him somewhere else, and then you wind up seeing Madame Mask in the issue actually make her appearance here, and we wind up getting to see how ruthless of a character she really is, and she will kill without instinct. She will kill instantly. I mean, she would just boom, and you're dead. That's it. That's it. You're done. And you know, after you get to see just a nice, great page of her, we wind up seeing that Tony Stark has some great interactions with her, and they start doing this little fight with each other, and it was just a really good issue. And then you wind up seeing kind of how powerful Madame Mask is at the end of this book, and you never thought that she had these types of powers where she shocks Tony, and it's almost on a sorcery-like level. So what's Madame Mask's deal here? What is she all about now, since 8 months have passed since the Secret War? So very interesting. So I really like this issue. Two things: you really get to see what the armor is starting to do. You feel Tony starts to get a little cockiness as he makes a comment to the web designer that mocked his armor, and again, you can see that it creates this this invisible stealth mode where he's by himself, but he's still wearing it. You get to see it morph. You get to see a little bit of Madame Mask. You get to see that she is very mysterious. We don't know what kind of powers she holds at this point. And it was really a great all-around issue. Even though there was a lot of dialogue here, it was well paced. You never felt bored with the story. It just adds mystery to this story. So what powers does this wand actually have, and what is, you know, Mask's obsession with this wand? Why does she want it? Does she feel like she can rule the world, and maybe does it feel that she can heal herself or whatnot? But you can see that she's very insecure about her face and everything. So great interactions between characters here, great story that's developing, and I can't wait to read more. This definitely has that feel of Ultimate Spider-Man in there, where Ultimate Spider-Man always left those great cliffhangers, and the stories really developed nicely. There was always well-paced issues in there. So this has that very similar feel to it. So I can't wait to read more. Hopefully we get to see a little bit larger of a cast of characters as the story unwinds, and obviously we get to see that armor in action. So I really enjoyed this one. I'm giving this one a 4.75 out of 5. Probably one of my best issues so far that I've read this week. So guys, leave me your comments below what you thought of Invincible Iron Man issue number 2. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.